So calm today. Day to go and explore. Christchurch Bay. There's the Isle of Wight and the Needles. Got my ROV loaded on here, ready to go and explore. I'm scouting for a location for a seaweed farm and for an oyster farm. So we're going to go and do a little bit of location scouting. Pretty chill. It's a bit like nervous getting in because it's the first time going out to sea on my kayak with my electric motor that I've sort of, let's be honest, a little bit of a DIY job. Tried to do as best I could with making it as waterproof as possible and maybe over-engineered it, but I guess you can never over-engineer anything. So here I am, and it's going pretty well at the moment. I touch wood like massively. It's nice and chill. Okay, so I'm at station 1 and I'm just going to chuck my anchor over. I'll have to go and unravel that. Water chemistry showing nitrite and nitrate as quite high. Okay, so ROV is ready for deployment at station 1 now. I just kind of bungeed it onto the side of the kayak here. And I've got my rugged laptop with bright screens doing pretty well. And just going to start up Q ground control now. So the water is super clear today, like unusually clear.
Manual flight mode.
For this area, but yeah, looking good. Alright, so I'm going to hit record on RG sub, then I'm also going to hit record on screen recorder. We at the seabed. Yep, we're at the bottom. So historically, down here there would have been extensive native European flat oyster reefs, all filtering the water and providing a valuable ecological service. Hopefully, by starting a regenerative ocean farm, which includes oysters, we can help to support wild populations of oysters and get the reefs regrowing again in as much of the area as possible.
Depth hold flight mode.
And we are heading north. So I've had to abandon the dive as one of the thrusters is sort of free flowing. There's nothing to do with the original manufacturing, it's just that I added a component in and that is playing up at the moment, so that's why I've had to cut the dive short. Okay, finally leaving station 1 after a bit of swearing at my ROV because one of the thrusters was just going into free flow. So don't always know why these things happen. It just happens when you're out at sea for some bizarre reason. So anyway, what we've done instead is I'm gonna just mount that GoPro onto the anchor. We're gonna go head over to station 2, at least get a little bit of data on bottom type, on light penetration and things like that. I'll abandon station 3 and then yeah, I mean station 1's, I think it's quite good actually. It's a little bit out of the way of the boats and we kind of got the ROV to the bottom. We did do one transect, mostly sand, not a lot down there really. So yeah, we'll head on to station 2, see what the bottom type is down there. So it's going to power up now. Midway through the journey to, well, just starting the journey to station 2 really. Nice cruise. Got the trolling motor on, not the full speed, but just one below full speed, just because that's most efficient. And yeah, pretty chill. So the data I've gathered so far on the trolling motor kayak setup is it's pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. We've got probably about 24-kilometer range. That's sort of going at a steady pace, a moderate pace. And if I slowed it right down to just about a crawl, probably get like a 30-kilometer range from the setup. So it's doing pretty good. Pretty happy with it so far. Obviously, I'll keep on getting the data as I go out and do more trips. So as far as the actual setup goes, it's a Cambridge Sunfish 2+1 sit on top kayak. That's paired with an eco-worthy LiPo battery, which is 12 volts, 100 amp hours capacity, and then that's paired with a 30-pound thrust trolling motor, and it's doing pretty good. Just ahead of us is the Needles. Apparently there used to be a needle-shaped rock in the big gap over there, and that's kind of why it's called the Needles. There's the beach huts all the way out there. Alright, so at station 2, it's going to lower the Secchi disc over. Right, just lowering the Secchi disc down now to check out the light penetration at station 2. So that's 1 meter, it's 1.5 meters, that's 2 meters, you still see it, 2.5, 3, I can still see that. 3.5, still see it. 4, still see. 4.5. It's basically 5. Then I think you still see that. Choppy out here. Can't see it at 5. Oh yeah, it's over there. Can actually still see it a little bit at 5. Maybe 5.5. I think that's 5.5. Okay, so just letting the GoPro. Alright, so it's going to do a chemical test quickly. The water. 1, 2. Up there. Cool. Alright, time to head on back to land. little bit more kind of swelly at the moment. It's like these waves are kind of causing me to go forward quite fast and then get kind of stuck in a bit of a back swell. And then the motor pushes on through. But it's still going alright. I think we're doing about 4 to 5k an hour. So that's about 3 miles an hour, 2.5 to 3 miles an hour. And right over there, just past the beach huts. The ramp. There it is, that ramp right in the middle. That's where I'm aiming for. But it could take some time. Nearly there. Still going in the right direction, miraculously. Is it OT Ray Ray? Oh yeah! You better turn. You're right. Eh? Yeah? I'm just gonna go and pull up over there for a bit, then I might come round to the beach or something, I don't know. There's Enzy. And of course the kids got an ice cream, and so did we. Here's some data, so here's the map and route, here's the remaining battery life, and here's the distance and speed data. Top speed, not so sure. Okay, thanks for watching.